Welcome to this tutorial. My name is Xander. Now this tutorial is part of our Express.js Prisma ORM Query Fundamentals course. You can access this course playlist available for free on YouTube. For deeper learning, the full course is available for purchase at Udemy. Find all the resources and links in this video's description. Now don't forget to subscribe to the channel for weekly promotions, discounts, and Udemy course giveaways. This is just a small introduction to linting and formatting for any new developer. Now, depending on what language you're using will depend on what software you use, but linting and formatting are two useful things to know as a new developer. When working on a code project, you want your code to be clean, readable, and error-free. That's where linting and format come in. So linting is a process of analyzing code to catch errors, enforce best practices, and maintain consistency. So a linting tool would scan your code as you write it, and it would help you identify any syntax errors, maybe bad practices in your code, or potential bugs. Some tools can auto-fix the problem, or they simply just highlight where the problems are and maybe give you some advice on how to solve these issues. Now, I've taken the choice of not using ESLint or showing you the process of installing and using throughout this course. It's not necessarily massively important for this course, but what would be useful to have is some sort of formatting tool. So a formatter is about structuring and styling your code so it looks clean and readable and consistent. So here in this course, I'll quickly take you through how to set up a formatter called Prettier, which will automatically adjust spacing, indentation, and line breaks without changing how the code works. Right, so first of all, head over to your extensions with Visual Studio Code open. You can go ahead and install ESLint. So if you type in ESLint, give that a go. But there are a few other steps which I just didn't want to take you through because it can cause and be very troublesome. And I couldn't ensure consistency for everyone who was going to take those steps. So we're just going to install Prettier. Right, so I've already got it installed. So just search for Prettier and go ahead, select Prettier and install. So this is a code formatter. Like I said, it's going to help us style our code. It's going to automatically adjust our code to make it look consistent throughout the whole code base that we create. Right, so once you have Prettier installed, I've created a new folder in my project called .vscode. Okay, so .vscode, and then inside of that, I've created a new file called settings.json. So inside of here, I've defined some additional settings. So these settings will be found by Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code is actively scanning for this folder in my project. It's going to identify these settings and apply them in the background to my Visual Studio Code environment. Now I've added them here. I could actually integrate them into the existing settings in Visual Studio Code, but I've added them here in this project level because different projects I might like to use different settings. Right, so what I've got here is that I've set the editor format on save to true, which means that when I press save physically on my keyboard and save the code, the formatter will then be activated and it will start to adjust the code where needed. I've defined Prettier as the default formatter or editor for Visual Studio Code. And then what I've done is I've applied that to JavaScript and TypeScript to define the fact I want to use Prettier formatter explicitly for any JavaScript files that are open or any TypeScript files that I work on. So what you may have noticed is that when you select a file and have it open, Visual Studio Code will identify the code that's being utilized within that file. So here we have JSON. So we can set up different settings per programming language. And there we go, that's pretty much it. So what we will find now, if I create a new file, actually, let's create a new file and let's just call this test.js. So let's imagine we typed out this code here, looks okay. When I press Command and Save on the keyboard to save, slightly different maybe on Windows, but when I go ahead and save, you can see it automatically gets now formatted by Prettier. So that now means that any code we create, I just need to press save, it will be nicely formatted, and then the code will be displayed consistently throughout all of the code that we see in this course. Now, you don't need to write this out. You may have started to, but you don't need to write this out. You can find this as a download connected to this tutorial, as well as it being available in any of the source code that you see or download from any of the modules in this course.